What's going on, guys? It's your boy DPJ here today with another Destiny video, and in today's Destiny video we're going to take an in-depth look at the Word of Crota hand cannon. Now this is a weapon you obtain for defeating Crota in the Crota's End hard mode raid. I believe it's about a 20 to 40% drop rate, so there's no guarantee you will actually get this weapon if you do defeat Crota. Now you guys have asked for a review on this, so here it is. If you guys do enjoy the video, if you could drop a like, I would appreciate the support. Now getting into the weapon and into its mods. Now it is a void damage hand cannon, always a bonus. We've got steady hand IS, stable sight, optimized for excellent recoil control. Then we have fast draw IS, standard sight, a lightweight design, good for recoil control. Then we have sure shot IS, snapshot sight, excellent handling, superb target acquisition. Eye stick with steady hand IS. We then have Zen moment, causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. We have 1 of 5 damage upgrades. We then have speed reload, reload this weapon quickly. We have hammer forged, improved range and accuracy, and then we have explosive rounds. Volatile payload, explodes on impact, dealing a portion of the weapon's damage in an area. Now we're going to talk about this mod and whether it's actually worth using both in PvE and PvP. Next up we have Phantom Gift, rapidly landing 3 precision hits, return 1 round to the magazine. This basically, if you hit 3 critical shots, you get 1 bullet returned to the magazine. Nothing of a biggie, nothing of like what we get with the Black Hammer. Then we got a further 4 damage upgrades, and we then have Hive Disruptor, increased damage to Hive Majors. Now we're going to talk about this weapon's actual fire rate. Damn, every time I do this there's always an event that lands in right beside me, but I'm just going to ignore that for the video. Now this fire rate of this weapon, you can shoot it up to 3 bullets per second, meaning it's got an overall of 180 rounds per minute. PvP damage with explosive rounds, and this is what I want to talk about. To the body it's 26 plus 26, so an overall of 52 to the body. To the head it's 51 plus 26, so 77 to the head. It will also deal 13 to nearby enemies, so not too bad whatsoever. Without explosive rounds and using that range, what I would use, the Hammer Forge mod, it does 51 to the body and 77 to the head. So overall basically exactly the same without the 13 damage to nearby enemies. Damage per second with explosive rounds is 156 to the body, to the head it's 231. Without explosive rounds it's 153 to the body, and the exact same with explosive rounds, we've got 231 to the head. Maximum clip damage with both explosive rounds and without explosive rounds is exactly the same. It is 924. Now the question a lot of you guys will be asking, is it worth using explosive rounds in PvP? I would say, in my opinion, I will go with Hammer Forge, giving it that extra range. In my opinion, that's the way I'll go. You don't get much different with explosive rounds in PvP. Yes, you will deal 13 damage to a nearby enemy when hitting another enemy, but in my opinion, I would still rather go with the Hammer Forge, giving it that extra range. Now, the stability on this weapon is actually pretty good. Hand cannons, in my opinion, anyway, you can control each shot as a single shot. So stability on this weapon is great. Range, when using the Hammer Forge, is pretty decent as well. Nothing like what you'll get with a scout rifle, but a lot better than what you will get with an auto rifle for both PvP and PvE. Now the question a lot of you guys will be asking, is it worth using explosive rounds? In my opinion, in PvP, I wouldn't use explosive rounds. I mean, there's not much of a difference. I'd rather have the extended range using that Hammer Forge. I mean, there's a slight difference. I mean, yes, you deal 13 damage to nearby enemies, but I still, in my opinion, I'd rather go with range. I really would. Now, in PvE, I would definitely go with explosive rounds. I really would, especially when you're running the raid and shit like that. Dealing damage to nearby enemies, well as a shitload of thralls running at you and shit. Definitely go with explosive rounds. I mean, at range in PvE, you're going to have a sniper, you're going to use your scout rifle, you're going to use your rocket launcher. You don't need to use your hand cannon. But if you did, and if you did want to use your hand cannon for range in PvE, then we have Hammer Forge, which you can go with as long as you're happy with taking off explosive rounds. Now the reload on this weapon, it does have a speed reload perk as well, but as standard it reloads at 2.26 seconds as an average. With the speed reload perk, it reloads at 2.18 seconds. So in my opinion, I'd rather still go with the Hammer Forge or the explosive rounds. Forget about the speed reload perk. I mean, the reload reload isn't too bad anyway, and it doesn't make a significant difference using that speed reload perk. Now in my opinion, for a hand cannon, this is a great hand cannon, definitely up there with my favourite hand cannons in the game. I will have a actual face off with this weapon and the Fatebringer, which is the best hand cannon, that is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. I've got a little bit of PvP footage coming of me using this weapon. You guys will get the gist of how it handles in PvP. In my opinion, it's a great weapon for both PvP and PvE, one I definitely really do enjoy using. But guys, if you have this cannon, let me know your opinion on it down below in that comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do drop a like, I do appreciate the support. Stay tuned for plenty more weapon reviews to come, and peace out until next time. Peace!
Gained the lead. Heavy ammo inbound. Heavy ammo available.